I mean, I think I know why. I hadn't dreamt of him since that first time. Well, since New Year's. I don't remember. It was all about art. Funny thing is that it was his energy. His energy was in this place. And it was all about art. It was all about art. A lot of symbolism. Do you know what it's like to paint a dream, is what he said. Do you know what it's like to paint a dream? February 12th. That's what he said to me. Do you know what it's like to paint a dream? But it wasn't him. It was him, but it wasn't him. It was so symbolic. It started off in an apartment. And it ended in the apartment. But in between, I was walking in libraries and art galleries, just looking at the different art. Like if I was trying to get inspired or trying to find something. I even went into the philosophy section or the math set, the books. It was hard to I would open them up and it was hard to I couldn't make sense of it. It was hard, like advanced stuff in the middle of history and art. That's what stood out the most, was the art. The images, the books, the art books, art history, different painters from the past. And I had his history. I had his childhood videos. It felt like it was his childhood videos. and I popped it in. I couldn't. I don't know why I'm crying. Something happened when you was younger. What? Something happened when he was younger. I don't want to say it. I knew, I already knew this. Why am I being shown this? But I know why. I already knew this. I already knew this. The first dream I had, I already knew. I knew even before the dream. I knew before the dream. When you told me, I already knew. I already knew. That's the thing, I already knew. I already knew. It was his mentor. I already knew. That moment he told me, I already knew. He didn't have to tell me anything, and I already knew. And the first dream I had, I already knew too, and just validated what I already knew. And this dream, the confusion. The videos is in this dream. There was. I don't want to say. It's just confusion. Confusion with sexuality. Confusion. In the dream, in the video that was playing in the background. There's confusion. There's a sense of confusion. I used little. It was little. Do you know what it's like to paint a dream? That's what he said to me. I was in the bed, and he was just so preoccupied. And I was just watching it. But the thing is that it wasn't. His energy was there, but it wasn't him. This person had like black hair, dark hair. but it was like it was him. But it wasn't the same feeling from the dream that I had. Do you know what it's like to paint a dream? That's what he said to me. And he had groupies that liked his art or something, or helped him put it together. I don't know who they were, but there was an element of students and mentors, teachers. So there's that feel in this dream. But his home videos were playing in the background. What I thought were home videos. But then it looked different. I was like, wait a minute, this is different. Does it seem like a home video anymore? And there were cross-dress, what looked like cross-dressers. And that's when I got a little confused. But it wasn't him cross-dressing, it was the men around him. He was little in the video that I was watching. It was people around him. Like man specifically. And I remember being confused at that point what I was watching. But it wasn't him, it was the people around in the video, in the home video that was playing. He was just little. But his apartment, he was so in it. Gosh, do you know what it's like to paint a dream? That's what he said to me. Do you know what it's like to paint a dream? I remember he said it takes a while to paint. That there's this element, this process he goes through. It's really emotionally consuming, he said. Something like that. I don't know why I dreamt about this before. And it made me sad. But it the home videos. When he was younger. And I wonder if it's just being triggered because of the class that I'm taking. seemed very cold. He seemed very cold. Very. He just was consumed with art. This feeling of Salvador Dali, the tree, the types of painting I was seeing, very abstract paintings. And there was men. There were a lot of older men. I think they look like teachers. That was another theme. I also just wanted to record the person from my childhood was there too. The person from my childhood was there too. His energy was there. His energy was there. I remember. His energy. The person from my childhood. The one who touched me. He was in one of the scenes. He was in one of the scenes. There is a architect stuff. As architect stuff. Like a class or something. There's architect stuff. There's one of those big tables. The architect tables. He was there too. That was one of the scenes. That was one of the scenes. There's a blended and the teachers, older, they were adult, they were males, adult teacher, a teacher. And I know I said it didn't look like him. It didn't look like him how he is now. He seemed younger. He had dark hair. He had hair. That's why I was confused. Because it didn't look like him. In this dream he had hair. He looked different. He looked younger. Like mature, like just not mature, younger, just younger. He seemed, this is probably not the best word to use, but he seemed cocky. He seemed very, not too confident, what's overtly confident, very, in my dream, that's what I remember being a little turned off. Because of how he was presenting, very, very cocky, very, what's that word? I don't know what the word is. That's the only word that comes to mind. I just remember that the person my childhood was there. And seeing the table architects or something. That scene in the same room that I was watching this person from my past his home video, and he's being taken care of by these men that I didn't know they were men. They were female. That's where the cross-dressing confusion came, where I thought it was female and I thought it was a home video of his. But then at the end it started changing, and it was it looked like it was men who were dressed as female taking care of him. But there was just this overarching feeling for him. A feeling of confusion. I just wanted at that part, and I remembered that this person from my past, my childhood past, more recent triggers, was there too. He was there too.
Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me. So